Welcome to the Culture Shock, where we talk about personal development for men. Today, the topic is being yourself when it comes to dating. Okay, the reason why I chose this topic is because how many of us are actually ourselves when it comes to dating? Come on, champs. You know what I'm talking about. Where we come off as the nice guy, right? We come off as Mr. Opening Doors, helping out, pull out the chairs, doing all the right things, saying all the right things. But 3 months into the dating scene, what are we back to? Back to ourselves. We're back to who we are. We're back to being this regular man that just doesn't care about anybody but himself. See, what I'm saying is, if you're a jerk in the beginning of the relationship while dating, you're trying to impress the girl, why not be yourself? Because if you're not able to impress the girl with yourself and by being someone, then rather than being someone else, then that's going to show up later in the relationship. The true you will show up in the relationship, not the fake you, the actor you're trying to be, the person you're trying to portray, the other guy, but you. Why don't you be yourself? If you're broke, don't try to take a girl out to a fancy restaurant on the first date. Try a coffee date. Try something, maybe a walk in the park, maybe grab a hot dog at the vendor. Something not too expensive, because you're not being you. You're being an actor. You're being fake. I know girls do fake things when they get ready. They're the same, but this channel or this part of the channel is for men. The Culture Shock is for men. And let me be real with you guys. Girls call me a jerk sometimes because I'm too straightforward. They call me an a-hole, douchebag, whatever the word is. But I'm straightforward. I joke a lot. I joke around a lot. And girls still seem to think that I'm being... They say you change. I said, how have I changed? And they can't come up with something because in the beginning, I joke around. In the beginning, I'm straightforward. I talk finances. I'm pretty much straightforward. I'm not Mr. Nice Guy. I'm not the guy who does a lot of things. I mean, I never have been. I used to be arrogant, but with personal development, sometimes you can change things. But in reality, how many of us are really focused on personal development? Not really that much. But when it comes to dating, be yourself. Don't be Mr. Moneybags when you're nearly broke using credit cards. And, okay, here's another tip for you guys. How many of you guys are ready for dating? Honestly, ready for dating. What I tell girls when they ask me for my opinion, because they know I'm going to be honest with them, is that I tell them to look for a guy with a car, a house, and a job. Why? Because it's not that they're going to be gold diggers. I mean, I don't know if they are, but what I tell them to do is look for these three things. Why? Because when it comes to dating, they want to meet a man that can pay his bills. I don't tell them to move in with them. So that's not gold diggerish. But what I tell them is to have these three things. That way, later on in life, maybe 10 years later, if they ever get married, I'm not saying they will, but they had these three things. They're responsible. They're reliable. That's what they want in a man. I mean, if it's a gold digger, then you're pretty much putting them that way, because If you're going to treat them to a nice restaurant and treat them all fancy, guess what? They're going to get used to that lifestyle. So if you're not making a lot, you're putting them in a lifestyle that you don't even have. You can't sustain that lifestyle. So why treat them that way? It's kind of like you're leading them on. I know leading them on in a relationship means different, but this is leading them on. They think you can afford all these things if you don't have the money. So, and then later on you call them a gold digger, but you're the one trying to impress them with your money? No. Coffee date, fast food date, walk in the park. See, that's reality, and that's being honest with yourself. And if they don't like you after these, like one of these dates, then guess what? They don't really like you at all. Maybe they were using you for a meal or something. But that's on you, how you treat them. If you're going to buy them all these types of things when you're just dating, like flowers, candy, I don't know what guys buy girls. I mean, I don't really buy girls anything. What they are in a relationship is with me. It's not about the things I buy them. It's about me and her. That's all. And that's being honest. So if I was trying to impress every girl, I'd probably be broke right now with my money. And that would not be her fault, their fault, but it would be my fault because I was using something that I don't have. So that, I mean, I never want that to be me, so I never did that. But if you treat a girl that way, that's on you. You're not treating them the right way because you're lying to them. You're not being yourself. So focus on being yourself. Focus on being the best guy here, the best guy there, the best guy anywhere. So don't be a fake guy and get your stuff together before you start dating. Half the guys I talk to, maybe even less than that, are not ready for dating. They're trying to placate toward a girl's feelings. They think they can wave some money in her face or some food in her face, whatever it is, flowers, whatever. And they think that's what it's going to take to get a girl. But if you want to be honest with yourself and with them, then just be yourself. Don't be Mr. Nice Guy. Don't be Mr. Smiley. If you don't even smile a lot, they're going to see right through you. I mean, girls are not dumb. Women are not that dumb. So, guys, be yourself and get your stuff together. Don't try to lie. When the money goes, sometimes the girls go. I mean, I don't want to use a different word, but remember, if a girl becomes a gold digger, you'll know in the relationship. But if a girl is a gold digger before you get into the relationship, guess what? That's because you fell for them. But if they've become a gold digger during the relationship, you made them that way. You treated them that way. So don't call them a gold digger. I would say just do simple dates. Maybe cook at home, invite her over, watch a movie, and be the best guy here, the best guy there, the best guy anywhere, and do it different. I always use that term because I want you to be your best. I don't care if it's someone else's best. The best guy is who we're trying to be on this part of the channel. We're trying to improve ourselves as men. So guys, when it comes to dating, be yourself and improve yourself. I'm the Frugal Cyborg MR3, and this is the Culture Shock. If you like this, then like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Everybody, stay amazing champs.